Neha is here. We'll spend some time today, maybe in. बना दिया?
तो ही बना सकती हूँ मैं तो
बना दिया बना दिया
मैं आगे लोगों को भी बना
हाँ ओके तो बता वो
एम विजय लक्ष्मी है एक
एम
विजय
विजय लक्ष्मी नहीं है
चले
तो
एम डॉट विजय
हाँ विजया है वो तो
यही होगा
एक विजय लक्ष्मी भी है
ठीक है इसको
नहीं लेकिन यही है कि बहुत सारे विजय लक्ष्मी होंगे तो विजय लक्ष्मी की
मंजुला
मंजुला मैम ये लोग को पता है ना हाँ मंजुला के मंजुला मैम कैन यू ऐड टू स्पॉटलाइट आइडो मंजुला मैम कैन यू हियर मी
आस्क हर कौन सी डिस्ट्रिक्ट
Yes, ma'am. Yes, good afternoon.
हाँ you were supposed to be with us no today to help us translate and everything.
Okay,
You're from
madam.
which?
Okay. I translate.
You're from you are
Warangal,
from which?
Warangal.
Warangal, no? Okay,
Okay,
then
okay.
I'll make you the co-host. Okay, so you can
Okay.
mute and unmute at any point.
Okay,
Just
ma'am.
make sure that it is mute when you don't want to speak. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I will make you co-host. Then I can see Adilabad ADB here. Ma'am has messaged. ADB. Adilabad, ma'am. I am making you the co-host because you have said to make you the co-host. And then who else?
विजय लक्ष्मी
Vijay Lakshmi ma'am. Is there a Vijay Lakshmi ma'am here who was supposed to help us in translating? Is Oppo F? Is it KGBV Rural MBNR? Oppo. Okay. Okay. So maybe no. Okay. So उनका कोई ग्रुप है क्या ये टीचर्स का तो उनको मैसेज कर दे कि ग्रुप में दे मैसेज ठीक है क्योंकि मैंने एक दो बार तो बोल दिया ना ओके So all of you have papers. You all had A4 papers. All of you should have 2-3 A4 papers like this. I have color A4 papers today. Very good. All of you have papers? Super. Very good. I cannot see Sangeeta, Math, CR. Sangeeta ma'am, Manjula ma'am. All of you have papers? Very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Manjula ma'am. और क्या KGBV तेलंगाना है तेलंगाना वाले भी थे ना
वो आए
नहीं आया ठीक है
Voice is not there, madam.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, madam. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay, na? Okay, good. Happy New Year, all of you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Same to you, madam.
Great, great. So I think Manjula ma'am is saying thank you for everyone. Thank you, Manjula ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
We will start today's session by sharing something with you. So last session was a recap. No, you all did many activities. We all recapped. Oh, what did we do earlier? All this we did in the last session. So today, after the last session, we did one thing. We went to some KGBVs in Telangana. Okay, so we went to 5 kgbvs and so here is yeah. Can you see this slide? So we went to first KGBV Kismatpur and it was very interesting because when we went to the school, they said, oh ma'am, we have made the jhalar which we did, A4 paper into long rope, no? They had made and we were like, okay, let's see. Then they said we wanted to see how many students fit inside. So this full group, can you see? It is one A4 paper, this huge group, this first KGBV Kismatpur. So here about, so in this whole group from here to here, there are about 70 students in this group. Okay, so
70.
70 in one group. And then the next school we went to had all the things which we had made. And so all the schools which we went to had a table where they had arranged everything. They had this book where they had written down everything, all the sessions. They had this poster saying curiosity program, maths and science. And there were these dolls. There was a bucket somewhere down here. There was a bucket which had all floating and yes, so if you see here, the Vaishali is also written here. I think so. I don't know. But yeah, everything what everyone made was there in a table so that everyone could see. Okay. Which was very good. Then this was in KGBV Bejanki. I think they are here as well. Are they here? They should be here. They're generally here. But I can't see them. So because my screen is very small. So I can't see. Okay. कोई नहीं. So KGBV Bejanki did this thing. You remember that puzzle which Astha Didi and everyone said कि you had KGBV Bejanki is here. Right? Hello. Hi. Yeah. So these girls that hello. So when we came, they showed us how to solve that puzzle, no? This handcuff puzzle. So many of the students solved the handcuff puzzle. Hi, we met no few days back. Okay. Very good. So it was very good because all of you were doing so many things and we felt very happy. Okay, so very good experience in all the KGBVs. You all were doing many things. I hope most of the schools are doing everything which was done. And now what in the books which you are making, you are writing what is there in the message. You are writing that this session is about this and all. So think about what is happening in the full session and write it down. Okay? Manjula ma'am, that was correct. I was asking them to
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I
ma'am.
was asking them to, in the books which they make, which is very beautiful, and the corner they have, they should write what are they doing in the session later. They should not write now. Okay, they should write later what we did in the whole session.
Okay.
Okay, Manjula ma'am, in Telugu once, if you can translate.
ఇప్పుడు అయిన సెషన్ ని మనము అన్ని యాక్టివిటీస్ అన్ని చెప్పే సెషన్ మొత్తము లాస్ట్ వరకు సమ్ అప్ చేసి మేడం కి వివరించాలి.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, super. So everyone is showing thumbs up, meaning they will do everything. So we will start with today's session. And you remember those dolls we made? Everyone has their dolls, no? So those dolls which we made, we will do some more in that. Okay, but this will not be very doll. It will be some shapes. Okay, but I think you will enjoy this. So let's start. I want all of you yeah, can you see my screen overhead? Yes. Okay, So I want all of you to take one paper. So I'll take a pink color paper. You all can take a normal paper. Okay. Yeah. So this is my paper, and everyone should have one paper, and they should divide this paper into 4 parts. Okay. How will you divide 4 equal parts? This is very interesting. That you fold it from the middle like this and tear it. Okay, so 2 pieces. Now I'll fold this into half. I think KGBV, what was the last school? The last KGBV went to
Meeru
had this.
Doddi.
Meeru Doddi had this full A0 paper and everything which they had made. So we had A4 paper, we broke into 2. Therefore, this is A4, A5, A5. Okay. Now this will be A6, A6. And this also A6, A6. So 4 A6 in 1 A4. Okay. So all of you have 4 parts, 4 paper, smaller paper, simple task. I'll see. Very good. Some KGBV physics and math KGBV is showing me 4 parts. Very good. All of you have this 4 parts. Very good. Now what we will do is, super. YDD district, CRT math. Very good. So now what we will do is, in this paper, you will make a rectangle in the middle. You know rectangle? Rectangle has 4 sides. Okay. Let's make normal rectangle in which 2 sides are short and 2 sides are big. Okay. And something like same rectangle you will make in another sheet also. You keep over this, you can see the rectangle. Then you can make a column. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 lines, 1 rectangle. And make it in all the 4 sheets. So maybe I should tell you why we are doing this. What we hope to do in the end. So what we'll do in the end is, we'll fold one paper in different ways. Okay, this is one paper, this is one paper, this is one paper. And when we cut this paper along this line, we will get a letter. Okay, for example, this is, what letter is this?
G.
G, correct. So just one cut and I got a G. Okay, so I'll cut this also like that. And one cut, same paper. Okay, but different तरीके से I had folded. So I get a KG.
K.
I get a K. Correct, correct. So I had the third paper which I cut. Very difficult to cut. You guessed it right. I should get a B.
B.
Yes,
it's a B.
B, no? Very good.
Yes.
So this was B. Okay. Now I have not cut V, but together we will cut this wheel in the end. Okay. So I have Kasturba, I have Gandhi, I have Balika. I am missing V. Okay. So whatever we do now, we will try to fold a paper, a normal paper. I'll show this one. a normal A4 paper in different ways so that we get the letter which we want. Okay, this was a normal paper which I had folded. Okay, so this we'll do in the end. It was just to show what we'll do today. So has everyone made the rectangles? 4 rectangles
ma'am.
done?
4 rectangles.
Okay. So, KGBB Bejanki, we will do something at the end. I was just telling you what we will do in the end. Okay? So first, now all of you need to have rectangles. And I will come in front. So the first task is you have to remove this rectangle from the paper. How will you do it? I'll put everyone, I want everyone to try this. Okay, I want you to remove this rectangle from the paper. Manjula ma'am?
Ma'am, for 4 sides we cut it.
So can you tell this in Telugu, the question?
ఇది కట్ రెక్టాంగిల్ మనం కట్ చేయాలంటే ఎలా కట్ చేస్తారు అనే క్వశ్చన్ వేశారు. అంటే 4 sides ని మనం కట్ చేయాలి. 4 times మనం కట్ చేయాలి.
Okay. ठीक है. So now what I do is 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cut and 4 cut. ठीक है. So I had 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cut and 4 cut and my rectangle came out. Does everyone have this?
Yes ma'am. 4 times we cut it, we get a rectangle.
Yes. Okay, I'll check everyone. Okay, I can see people cutting. Okay, very good. Bantu Sapna. Okay, KGBV, NZ. Very good. Okay. So all of you, 4 cuts and we get 1 rectangle out. Very simple. What's new in this? Okay. Now the question is interesting. This rectangle, the second rectangle, you have to remove in 3 cuts. You did 4 cuts, no? 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4 side. But you cannot do 4 cuts now. You have to do only 3 cuts and you have to remove the rectangle. Okay?
3 సార్లు కట్ చేస్తే అది రెక్టాంగిల్ ఎలా వస్తుందో మీరు చెప్పాలి క్వశ్చన్.
You can fold the paper any way you want.
ఓకే, ఎలాగైనా మలవచ్చు కానీ 3 సార్లు కట్ చేస్తే మనం రెక్టాంగిల్ అనేది రావాలి.
Super. This Bantu Swapna.
ఇలా ఫోల్డ్ చేసి ఇగో ఇదొక కట్, ఇదొక కట్, ఇదొక కట్, 3 times కట్ చేసి.
ఓకే,
కట్ చేసినా కట్ చేయి.
Okay, so you want to remove. Very good. Bantu Swapna. This bachi has done it. She does not realize she is here. Very good. Super. So you will help me. Okay. So what she did was she folded the paper. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And she made 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cut. And 3 cut. Super. Okay. Very good. So 3 cut and we get the same rectangle. Okay. Okay. Very good. So, maybe I can remove. So, to get this rectangle out in 1 cut, what did we do? We folded along the middle line here. This middle line here, we folded along this line. And this middle line, what it does is, if I open it, right part and left part, come exactly one over the other. And that is why when I cut it like this right part and left part exactly one over the other, so they cut together. Okay, then this side and this side are together, so they get cut. This side and this side are together, so they get cut. Okay, and in 3 cuts we get the rectangle. So 4 cuts we did, and then we removed in 3 cuts. Okay, what is interesting is this line along which we folded to go from 4 cut to 3 cut is called as the line of symmetry of this rectangle. So what does line of symmetry do? It 1 second, maybe I can draw. Okay, so if you see, this was your rectangle, and every rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry. Okay, what does a line of symmetry do? When you fold along this line, no, when you fold along this blue line here, what happens is this up portion and this down portion, they come one over the other. Okay, and so when we folded along this, we got from 4 cuts, we got 3 cuts. Okay, understood everyone? So if you fold along the line of symmetry, you get 1 cut less. Okay. Okay. Manjula ma'am, I
Okay,
just
yes,
want
ma'am.
you to tell them in Telugu that
Yes,
when
ma'am.
you fold along the line of symmetry, the 2 parts overlap each other.
Yes, ma'am. ఓకే, ఆల్ టీచర్స్ అండ్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఇక్కడ మనం ఒక పేపర్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు 4 కట్స్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకు ఒక రెక్టాంగిల్ వచ్చింది. మనం ఆ పేపర్ ని మళ్ళీ మన లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ అంటే సౌష్టవ రేఖ వెంబడి మనం మలిసినప్పుడు అవి ఒకదాని మీద ఒకటి ఓవర్లాప్, ఒకదాని మీద ఒకటి ఏకీభవించడం వల్ల మనం 3 కట్స్ లో మనకి ఒక రెక్టాంగిల్ అనేది వచ్చిందన్నమాట. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే, హా, ठीक है, వెరీ గుడ్, సూపర్. KGBV, Rajendra Nagar, RR, everyone has done it in 3 cut. Okay, now what should be my next question? Very good, super. All of you are showing me rectangles. Very good. Okay, maybe you can write on this. This was 4 cut. Okay, then this was 3 cut. CUT. Okay, this was 4 cut, this was 3 cut. What should we do next? Can you all write in the chat box? What should we do next?
2 cuts.
Exactly. So what will we do next? We should get it out in 2 cuts. Okay. So now,
Two lines.
so now what I want all of you to do is fold this and get the same rectangle out in 2 cuts. Okay, I will maybe add some people. Okay. Question is clear? We did 4 cuts, we did 3 cuts, now we want 2 cuts. Okay, wait. Those who are cutting, KGBV, YDD district. If you have finished 2 cuts, you can write done ma'am in the chat box. KGBV Pulkal. Okay, so this 2 cuts, you have to remove this rectangle in 2 cuts. Okay, how will you fold it? How will you do it? Only 2 cuts. Can you show? Okay, ये कुछ तो कर रही है. Oh, I think YDD district did it correctly. Very good. KGVV Vadepalli. Okay. Pulkal is waiting for me to do. Okay. Karunasri Padutri is doing it correctly. Super. Okay. Very good. Very good. Huh. Okay. KGB Vadapalli did something which I don't think is okay. But yeah. Okay. We'll see how do you. Very good. Some of the schools, most of the schools are doing it correctly. But remember, you just don't want a rectangle out. You want it out in just 2 cuts. So I will now remove, 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 and remove. Okay. So now for 3 cuts, we folded along 1 line of symmetry. But a rectangle has 1 more line of symmetry. This line we can put over this line like this. Hai na? So if I put this line over this line, these 2 lines, can you see these 2 lines here? Ha, they come one over the other. And what I can now do is, so we folded this rectangle in 2 lines of symmetry. One was this line and the second one was this line here. Okay. And now when I fold it, I need only 2 cuts. This is 1 cut and this is 2 cut, and my rectangle hole is out. My rectangle is out. Okay. So we did 4 cut. To go from 4 cut to 3 cut, we folded along the line of symmetry. What does this line do? It makes one part come over the other. Okay. Then from 3 cuts, 4 cut over, I'll put it down. Then we had 3 cuts. Then 3 cuts, we folded one more time and we got 2 cuts. Okay. But now a rectangle has no more. Okay. Rectangle has only these many lines of symmetry. It does not have
2 lines of symmetry only.
Rectangle has only 2 lines of symmetry. Next question should be, I need to fold this. I need to remove this in just 1 cut. Okay. So how do I do that? KGBV, next is single cut. Very good. The topic today was single cut. So we are finally going to single cut. Aku Tota Swati. A Swati. Swati is saying 1 cut also done, ma'am.
Next is single cut, madam.
Correct. Next is single cut. I will add this teacher and this school. And so everyone will try single cut now. And I will see. I'll tell in the end how to do single cut. You did 1 cut?
Swati Yes,
Swati ma'am.
ma'am.
Oh, how did you do it? Can
Yes,
you show it
ma'am.
again? Can you show it again?
My student had done, madam. She is showing.
Okay. What's your student's name?
Siri Vennela.
Sri Vanilla.
Siri Vennela.
Vennela. Okay. Sri Vennela is doing it. But that is 2 cut, no? Oh, no. Very smart, Vanilla. Okay. So this rectangle has to be in the middle. Now, when you folded it like this, smart bachche. When you fold, she did it correct only. Yeah. Swati ma'am. So when she did
Yes.
this one cut, no, this line is not from the rectangle. She got this as one side. These both sides should be the rectangle. You should get a hole like this. You're not getting a hole like this, no? Okay. So, okay. So, very good.
Okay.
Vanilla, very good try. But you got a different rectangle, hai na? Bejanki has done it, so we will spotlight them. Okay. How did you do it? How did you do it? Can you tell me? Okay, that is square, no? Very good. So you drew a square, but I want a rectangle, normal rectangle. One side long, one side short. Okay, so try doing it for a rectangle. I don't think I can hear their voice, but try doing it. I understood how you did it. Can you say one cut again? One cut. Okay, Sangeeta ma'am, what we did was we first folded the paper in half like this and we got 3 cuts made this rectangle out. Okay? Then we folded it again and we got this rectangle out in 2 cuts. Now the question is, we need to get this rectangle out in just 1 cut. Okay? So that is, how do you do this? I want, this was for 2 cuts, hai na? Now what I want is, I want this side and this side to come one over the other. Okay, so that I should not cut here and here. I should cut only once. So what should I do? At this point here, I should fold so that these 2 lines, this is line 1 and this is line 2. These 2 lines, they come one over the other like this. Okay, so you get something like this. Can you all see? What did I do? I had 2 sides. I wanted only one side. So what did I do? At this vertex point, I folded this point here. I folded my rectangle. Okay? And now when I cut it, this is just one cut. And I get the rectangle with the border. Okay, see, this is this rectangle with the hole. So this is the 1 cut rectangle. Okay, so all of you make sure you understand this 4 cut, 3 cut, 2 cut and 1 cut rectangle. Okay, this 1 cut is something how I got this K, G, B, no? I got those letters by this 1 cut. Understood, all of you? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. ठीक है. Now, other than Manjula ma'am, if everyone can tell me if they understood this much. We had 4 cuts, line of symmetry mein fold, and we got 3 cuts. Then again one more fold along the line of symmetry and we got 2 cuts. Then we made one more fold which was not line of symmetry but it was something. Okay, we'll talk about what that was. And we will, once we do that special fold, we get 1 cut mein things done. Can all of you show me your 4 rectangles? Okay, very good. I can see Kandakur. I can see, oh, so many schools. Very good. Oh, this is very beautiful. I can see all of the schools. I am not adding you to spotlight. I can see BKDMC, RP, PIL, Pitlam. I can see Dubak. I can see Nirmal. Okay, I can see M. Shravanti ma'am showing all the 4 cards. Very good. See, physics. Someone. Nizam. Vilpur. I can see some Xiaomi. I can see so many schools. So, okay, all of you have done this. At least the schools whose videos are on have done this, which is very good. And so, I'm hoping you understood this much and we will go ahead. Okay. And what we just did, where's the PPT? PPT is here. I should put escape and I should share. Okay. Very good. So I had 4 cuts. I did 1 line of symmetry fold. I got 3 cuts. Okay. Okay. So now here is a question for you. We folded along the line of symmetry and we got different cuts. Let's see what is line of symmetry. It is something which divides the shape into 2 equal parts. So there are 2 shapes here. Can all of you see the 2 shapes? There's one A which is like a flower. It is like a 2-petal flower, and there's one B which has 4-petal flowers. Okay, and which has a square in the middle. The question is, which shape has more lines of symmetries? And I can launch a Zoom poll. Launch. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you have 2 shapes in the screen. The question is, which has more line of symmetry? A or B? Your rectangle had 2 lines of symmetry. And if you are saying A or if you are saying B, you should tell me which one has what in the chat box. Okay, I hope all of you can see the question. I don't know if you have the devices to answer, but if you don't, so many in the chat box are saying one answer, but you should write how many does A have, how many does B have. Okay, you should write like A, 2, B, 10, aisa. Okay, so that I also understand. Oh, you should. Oh, sorry, I showed you the answer by mistake. Yes, someone said yes. Kanpur. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. 2 shapes. Which has more line of symmetries? Okay, maybe I can end this. Only 8 people solved. Oh, right. And you all give the correct answer, but 1 second, I'm doing something wrong. Okay. So yes, 85 people here. 80. It's increasing, and very good. So you have said that A has only 1 line of symmetry, whereas the B figure has 4 lines of symmetry. Is this correct? Is this what you got? A had this 1 in the middle and B had this +1 and A had this one, only this one, and B had 1, 2, 3 and 4. So definitely B has more lines of symmetry. Okay. Super. Very good. So now we did 2 cuts, then we did 1 cut. And for 1 cut, what we saw was we did not have opposite sides. We want 2 sides which were next to each other. And what did we do? We got them one over the other. Okay? And this line which we get, no, I don't know if you can see me, but this line which we get is called, oh, why am I doing this? This line along which we fold is called the angle bisector. Okay, so this one line is called the angle bisector of this angle. So how did we fold the angle bisector? We had this in 2 cuts. Then we folded along this angle here. Like this we folded, no? This line here, this dotted line in the corner here is called the angle bisector of this black line here. And when you cut along this black line, you get the same whole rectangle in just one cut. Okay. Okay. Stop sharing. I can maybe show you. OBS. Where's OBS? Yes, OBS is here. 1 second. Okay. I can maybe show you in the overhead as well. If I have, I'll put this aside. If we have this one rectangle here, okay, the first thing I did was I got this side over this side. So I folded it like this. Then I folded it like this. And when I fold it like this here, so that these 2 lines come one over the other, this line in the middle, this black line, which I'm drawing now, black is not working. So this brown line is the angle, this angle which you see, it is the angle bisector of this angle. Okay, and that is why when we fold along the angle, when you fold along the angle bisector, these 2 lines, these 2 hands of this angle, they come one over the other, and that is why we could cut it from in just one single cut. Okay, understood everyone? So we learned 2 things so far. What did we learn? We learned what an angle bisector is, and we learned what a line of symmetry is. Okay, and what we did was very cool. We had to cut a rectangle in 3 cuts. So what did we do? You identify the line of symmetry, then you fold along the line of symmetry. You identify the line of symmetry. There were 2. Then you fold along the line of symmetry. And there were no more line of symmetry. You folded along the angle bisector and then you made one cut. Okay, 4 important steps to get whatever you want. Okay, all of you understood? If you have understood, you can give me a thumbs up. Okay, very good. Some students are giving me thumbs up and some are writing. Okay. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to write. You can write later also. You just have to know what we did. Line of symmetry and angle bisector. Okay, find them, fold along them and cut. Okay, understood? Thumbs up, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
अदिति एक बार तेलुगु में ट्राई करवा देते हैं.
Yeah, yes. Ma'am, can you say the 4 points?
Ma'am, I am telling you. ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్, ఫస్ట్ మనము A4 సైజ్ పేపర్స్ తీసుకున్న తర్వాత మనము ఏం చేయాలంటే దానికి ఎన్ని లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీస్ అంటే సౌష్ఠవ అక్షాలు ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయో మనం తీసుకోవాలి ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్. తర్వాత ఫోల్డ్ అలాంగ్ ద లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ అంటే ఆ సౌష్ఠవాష్టం ఫస్ట్ ఒక లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ వెంబడి మలిస్తే దాన్ని మనం 3 కట్స్ లో మనకి రెక్టాంగిల్ వస్తుంది. మళ్ళీ అనదర్ లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీతో మళ్ళీ మలిస్తే మళ్ళీ 2 కట్స్ లో మనకి వస్తుంది. తర్వాత ఏం చేయాలంటే యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ చేసి 1 కట్ లో మనకి రెక్టాంగిల్ అనేది రావడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే మేడం.
Okay. Thank you, Manjula ma'am. Super. Okay, I did not understand, but I think everyone understood. So thank you. Okay, super. Thank you. Now one homework for you is, or you can try this now. How many lines of symmetry does a square have? What we had now was a
4.
rectangle, no? So now if I have a square, how many lines of symmetries does this square have? Anjula ma'am, Telugu?
4
madam.
ఈ చతురస్రానికి ఎన్ని సౌష్ఠవాక్షాలు ఉన్నాయో తెలపండి.
Okay. Manjula ma'am, one request. You should not tell the answer, okay? You should just tell the question. Otherwise, everyone will know that.
Okay, madam. Done.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so you can use the chat. Oh, I gave the answer. Sorry. Oh, hopefully you did not see it. But how many lines of symmetry does a square have? Okay. So many you are writing that it is 4. So 4 will have. Okay, very good. Thank you. So 4 lines of symmetry. So now in your paper, okay, if you make a square, I'll not make it now, it is your homework. If you make a square and then you fold along these 4 lines of symmetry, you don't need angle bisector. Angle bisector is also the line of symmetry here. So when you have those 4 lines of symmetry, fold along them and you get this square out in one single cut. Okay? Okay? Very good. Okay. So now we will go to the next thing, next shape. Okay, yeah, these are the 4 symmetries of, okay, same thing you do, you draw a square, you fold, and one cut mein you should get out. Now let's do it for a triangle. Okay, all of you should draw one triangle in the middle of the paper in which all the sides are a little different from each other. Okay, one should be short, one should be longer, one should be longest. Okay, 3 different sides in a triangle. Okay, you should draw it in a paper. Maybe you should use full paper or maybe half paper or anything. I will also do. How will I do? I should stop sharing. I should go overhead. Okay, so this is my very big paper. I don't want this big paper. I will take white paper. I'll take half paper and I will draw one triangle in the middle, meaning like not in the one of the sides. Okay? One longer, one longest. 3 sides. Okay, and all 3 sides should be different. Looks like a right, but maybe I should draw one more. Till everyone is drawing, I'll draw one more in which the angle is little more, little less. Okay, so let's say I have a triangle like this. Everyone has a triangle? Drawing only one triangle. Now, this triangle you can remove in 3 cuts. That is over now. That we are not going to do. Okay? What we will do now is remove this triangle in 1 cut. Only 1 cut. Can someone tell me what are such type of triangles called which has all the 4 sides not equal? A triangle in which all the 3 sides are different is called what? Can you all write in the chat box?
Scale and triangle.
Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, I want all of you to write it in the chat box. What is a triangle with all different sides? Very good, very good. Many of them are writing. It is called as a scalene triangle. Very good, super. Okay, so you have drawn a scalene triangle. If you draw equilateral triangle or isosceles triangle, this is very simple. Okay, so you are drawing the hardest triangle to do it in single cut, and which will be also very easy. You see now. Okay. Now, very good, super. Now, what I have here is, in this triangle, I don't have opposite side parallel. There is no symmetry. There is no line of symmetry in this triangle. Okay? So, if you remember, in my process of a rectangle, the 4 steps which ma'am also said was, first is to find the lines of symmetries. But here we don't have any lines of symmetry. So we cannot fold along the line of symmetry. So what should we do is we should, sorry. 1 second, I'll change the pen color. So we should fold along the angle bisectors. Okay, so if you don't have line of symmetry, don't fold. You fold along the angle bisectors. Okay, so we'll now see how to cut. So drawing you did, cutting also you will do. One cut you can make. We'll just see now how to fold. Okay. So I'll come front, stop sharing. Front camera. Okay. So now, sorry. So now in this triangle, I don't have any line of symmetry. So I should fold along the angle bisector. First angle is where I have 3 angles here. Okay. I have, this is angle 1, this one, this is angle 2, this one, and this is angle 3. Okay. So I should fold along the angle bisector of all the 3 angles. So what I will do is I will first fold the side so that I can see them. Okay, so I have these sides which are like this, and I should bring this side and this side one over the other like this. Nicely you should do it. What did I do? I folded the sides a little bit so that I can see them. Okay, and then I got this side and this side as say one over the other. Okay, you can see it from all the sides. And I will press it nicely till half like this. Okay? Can you all see this? Are you able to do this? Are you all able to do this? You can write yes, no, something in the chat box. I can hear some voice. Someone is not on mute. Super. Everyone is doing things. Okay. Okay. Do you have this? Something like this? Bantu, Swapna? Okay. Hey, if you get it, you should say okay. Show and said okay. Say okay. Okay is this. Thumbs up. ये thumbs up नहीं दिखा रही. ठीक है, thumbs up दिखा दी. Very good, super. So now you will open this. Okay, open it and fold the third side a little bit. Okay, and open it like this. So I will draw this line here. The first fold which we did gave us the angle bisector of this angle. Of this angle, we got the angle bisector. Okay. Now we should get angle bisector of this angle. So what should we do? We should take this side. We should take this side and we should put them one over the other like this. Okay. The two sides should be like this. And we will mark this. So this was your second angle bisector. First angle bisector was here. Okay. Like this. Now, the third angle. So we should have one angle. We should have the second side, sorry, the two sides. We should put them one over the other. Okay. And we get a crease here. You know what's interesting about paper? It said that paper has memory. Like we have memory, paper also has memory. And that is why I'm marking with the lines, but you don't need to mark them. The paper automatically knows where it was folded. Okay, if you fold one paper like this, then like this, then like this paper will know how it was folded. Okay, so it said that paper has memory. I'll repeat once again. What we did was we had a triangle. Manjula ma'am.
Madam.
Yeah, can you do this in Telugu?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
ఫస్ట్
You
దీనికి
understood?
మనము ఐసోసెలస్ ట్రయాంగిల్ అంటే ఆల్ సైడ్స్ డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ ఐడెంటిఫై
Scale
ద
in
లైన్ ఆఫ్
triangle. Scale in triangle.
స్కేల్ అండ్ ట్రయాంగిల్. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఐడెంటిఫై ద లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ అన్నారు కాబట్టి అసలు లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ లేదు కాబట్టి మనకు లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ అమ్మటి మనం ఫోల్డ్ చేయడానికి వీలు లేదు. సో ఇక్కడ ఫోల్డ్ అలాంగ్ ద యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ అన్నారు కాబట్టి మేడం ఏం చేసిందంటే యాంగిల్ బైసెక్ట్ చేస్తూ ఒక్కొక్క యాంగిల్ బైసెక్ట్ చేస్తూ ఆ లైన్స్ గీసుకుని 3 లైన్స్ కూడా ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అయినాయి ఒక పాయింట్ దగ్గర.
Manjula ma'am, one small thing. So what we will fold is, we will bring this side on this side and we will get automatically the angle bisector. So we don't have to find the angle bisector. We will just automatically get it. Okay, when we put one line on the other.
ఇక్కడ బైసెక్ట్ చేయాలంటే మనము రెండు సైడ్లని ఒకదాని మీద ఒకటి ఏకీభవించేటట్టు చేస్తే లైన్ ఆఫ్ యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ అనేది కంపల్సరీగా వచ్చేస్తుంది మనకి. అలా 3 యాంగిల్స్.
Okay, I think Manjula ma'am's was breaking, voice was breaking, but I think everyone understood. Sangeem, Kottegiri, Rupa, show again. Okay. Yes, ma'am. So someone said yes, ma'am, and I will take word for one yes and. Now everyone is remembering something very nice. Very good. This is very cool. I like this. Maybe we can have KGBB MCR here.
No voice, madam.
Neha. Yes. Okay, super. Sorry, there was some connection problem. So, yeah, I'm back. Okay. So so one teacher, KGBV MCR ma'am, was saying that there is some interior circle and all, okay, which can pass through the lines. So I will tell you something very nice. What is very cool about this? You folded two sides, you got one line. You folded two sides, you got one line. They will automatically intersect. That's nothing wow in this. But what happens super interesting is that when you get this third line, even that passes through the point of intersection here. Okay, you had two lines which were intersecting. I think I'm very excited. So I will show it upar se. So I had one line and I had two lines. They will automatically intersect. Nothing big in this. But this fourth line could have gone from here, could have gone from here, could have gone from here, anywhere. But this third line automatically passes through this point where the two lines intersected. Okay, so in your triangle, and all of you have different triangles, but I am sure all of you will get this thing where these three angle bisectors will always meet at this point in the middle. Okay, so this is very interesting, and this point you can try it for any triangle. This will always happen. So this point is called as the in-center. Okay, maybe the students who are elder here, they can talk about in-center with everyone. Okay, now we will not go with two in-centers now. We will just fold this paper like this, and like this. Okay, so along the angle bisectors, when you fold, you get something like this. It's a little difficult here and there because of the paper memory. It will become a little difficult, but it's still okay. Okay, so I folded this, I folded this, and I folded this. So I get a 3, something like this. 1, 2, 3. And when I cut along this line here, this pink line is not seen from outside. Maybe I can do this. When I cut along this pink line, this triangle which I had will come out. Okay, so this triangle which I had drawn is now outside. Okay, so if you have lines of symmetry, you fold along the lines of symmetry. If you have angle bisectors, you fold along the angle bisectors. And you will always get this shape out in one single cut. Okay. Now again, if you remember, in one triangle session, we had talked about verification and proof. And both were different. So now what we just did was we verified that this is happening for triangle, this is happening for rectangle, and we are saying that it might happen for everything. Okay. But there are these three people. This is very interesting. You remember we did something called verification, and we did something called proof. So these three people, Martin Demain, Anna Lubwin, and Eric Demain, okay, these three people actually proved that if you have any shape made of straight lines, so this is what they had written. So any shape made of straight lines, you can fold them in such a way that it can come out in one single cut. We did it for only a rectangle and a triangle, and your homework has more shapes, but they proved it. That's just verifying. Okay, they proved that this can happen for any straight lined shapes. Okay, so thanks to these three people, Martin Demain, Anna Lubwin, and Eric Demain. Maybe the teachers can search about them later. They have done some very good work. It takes some time to understand them, but very cool. And what is interesting is sometimes we feel, why are we doing so many things from just a paper? We have serious things to do, no? We have to study maths, we have to solve equations and all. But these people, they played with paper and they have discovered, they have proved some things which are very beautiful in mathematics. Okay? So all these great mathematicians have done things just by doing it, and then they have proved it. Okay, so yeah, this was a very cool story. Let's talk with everyone in 2 minutes. I just wanted to tell you.
Aditi, Vidya Lakshmi ma'am will be summarizing today.
Okay, ठीक है.
Once, like
Cool.
whenever you end, Vijay Lakshmi ma'am.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So now in your maybe this file did not come to you, but if it did not come to you, it's okay. You can get it later. We'll send it to you along with the homework. So you will have this first thing which we did, no? You will get such printouts. Wait, I'll show you. You will take such printouts. And this printout has two types of lines. One is this line, which is line dot, line dot, line dot, line dot. That is one type of line. And there's the second line, which is line, 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 line. Where is this? Line, 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 line. Okay, so there are two types of line. What you will do with these lines are the line dot, line dot, line. This one, you should make a mountain fold, meaning you should have a fold which is up like this in the paper. And this straight line should be a valley fold, like you can see this. So if you see this line, it should be folded up. But here onwards, it should be folded down because this is a valley fold. This is a valley fold. This is a mountain fold. Okay. So when you fold, maybe I can show you this. So I have this as the valley fold, a mountain fold. So I will fold this paper. That is why I kept V in the end, because V is a little simple. Okay, I had this mountain fold. Then I have one more mountain fold here. If you did not get the PDF, maybe we'll put it in the group today. Because I saw some school with some other PDF. So maybe I sent you the wrong file. Okay, so this is mountain, here is a valley. I will fold like this. Then again mountain, again mountain and valley. So what we did with a square, rectangle and triangles were simple. And we have two mountains here again, here in the corner. So we'll have something like this. It's coming up, if you can see. And we'll have two valleys here. One valley here, one valley here, one valley mountain in the middle. Okay.
Madam, one doubt.
Yes.
How to identify the valley line and mountain line?
So if you see, ma'am, here, there are two types of lines. There is one with line dot, line dot, line dot. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
That is mountain. Okay. And here, if you see this is just line, 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 line. That is valley.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So mountain has dots. It's big, like mountain, big letter, dot, dot, dot. And valley is just straight lines. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, take it. And now when I fold it and cut just one cut, I hope this happens. I did it too fast. Maybe this will not be very perfect, but it does happen. And I get a V of the KGBV. So we had, my homework I did was K, I did it already. G, we saw it in the front. B, we had done it earlier. And this is finally V. Okay. So maybe you can try this. Also, in your homework, you will get a homework like this. We were suggesting in all the schools which we went that you can print this out and put it on the notice board. Okay. a few teachers will translate it in Telugu as well and share it with everyone. But till then, you can print this out. And what this question is saying is, so there are many shapes here and you have to remove them in one single cut. Okay, so there are many questions. And like, see, this very complicated, but you should remove in one single cut. So maybe I'll show you how to do one of them, which is very simple. You should first cut this out. If you're not cutting it out, you should draw it in a paper separately. All these shapes are in some rectangle. So cut out that rectangle and fold this paper. Maybe like this and like this. And these two sides I want together. So angle bisector fold. And I'll get them like this. Okay. And once I cut this, okay, I should get that shape in one cut. Okay, so you have homework like this, where you take many shapes and you remove them in one single cut. Take it. Very good. I think I am done. Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, now can you, I will find you, wait. Can you write something in the chat box so that I can find you? And you can help us summarize. I can't see Vijay Lakshmi ma'am. Oh, okay, they did V. Very good. Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, you were going to help us summarize. I don't know which Vijay Lakshmi ma'am, and there are many. Can some Vijay Lakshmi ma'am write whom do I have to talk to? Okay, I don't know. There are 4 Vijay Lakshmis ma'ams. Maybe one of them can talk. Hello, MPNR.
Good evening, madam. Yes, madam.
Can you help us summarize?
Madam.
Okay, maybe.
Madam.
Good evening, ma'am.
Not
Archana.
here,
I can summarize it.
Okay, Archana ma'am, I will.
Good evening, madam.
Ha, yes, Archana ma'am. I will. Can you start the video?
Ma'am, I'm in my form. So
Okay, okay. So okay, you can
just
maybe summarize. Ha,
send me the
summarize
voice
it for
message.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Good evening, madams and students. ఇవాళ ఏం నేర్చుకున్నాం బేటా మనం? Madam, can I talk in Telugu?
Yes, please. We want you to summarize in Telugu only.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good evening, beta. ఇవాళ ఏం నేర్చుకున్నాం మనం? ఒక పేపర్ ని 4 folds గా 4 equal folds గా డివైడ్ చేసేసి రెక్టాంగిల్ అనేది ఫార్మ్ చేస్తున్నాం. రెక్టాంగిల్ షేప్ అనేది. దాంట్లో ఏం చేస్తున్నాం? రెక్టాంగిల్ చేసేసి డ్రా చేసి దాన్ని 1 కట్ లో 2 కట్ లో 3 కట్ లో అండ్ 4 కట్ లో ఎలా చేస్తాం అనేది నేర్చుకున్నాం. దాన్ని ఏ విధంగా నేర్చుకున్నాం? లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీని యూజ్ చేసి లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ అనే టాపిక్ ని యూజ్ చేసి చేసుకున్నాం. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్
సిమెట్రీ అండ్ యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్.
అదే 1 కట్ లో ఎలా నేర్చుకున్నాం మనం దాన్ని? యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ చేసి ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఇన్ లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్. యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ అనేది యూజ్ చేసి మనం 1 కట్ లో ట్రయాంగిల్ అనేది ఎట్లా కట్ చేస్తున్నాం అనేది మేడం మనకు చేసి చూపించారు. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి, మనకు పజిల్ అనేది ఇచ్చారు. ఏంటి, ఒక ఫ్లవర్ అండ్ 1 స్క్వేర్. దాన్ని మనం ఎలా చేస్తాం, లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ యూజ్ చేసేసి ఎలా చేస్తాం అనేది, ఎన్ని లైన్స్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ వస్తాయి అనేది మేడం అడిగారు మనం క్వశ్చన్. ఎన్ని వస్తాయి మరి ఫ్లవర్ కి? ఎన్ని వచ్చాయి లైన్స్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ? ఓన్లీ దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ 1 అండ్ ద స్క్వేర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ 4.
Right. Square, that
And next
square
ఏంటి
flower
మనకి?
had 4 lines of symmetry. That single flower had 1 line of symmetry. Okay.
నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకోటి
Then,
ఏంటి మనకి, స్కాలన్ ట్రయాంగిల్ అనేది చూపించారు మేడం.
and then we did the
Scalene
thing
triangle
for
ఎలా చేస్తాం?
triangle. Yes, yes, correct, correct.
స్కాలన్
Sorry.
ట్రయాంగిల్ మ్యామ్.
Yeah.
స్కాలన్ ట్రయాంగిల్ ఎలా చేస్తాం? స్కాలన్ ట్రయాంగిల్ అంటే ఏంటి? 3 sides are in different length of 3 sides is in different, then that are called scalene triangle. సో ఆ స్కాలన్ ట్రయాంగిల్ ఎలా వన్ కట్ లో చేయగలిగాం మనం? యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ అనేది యూజ్ చేసి ఫోల్డింగ్ వన్ లైన్ అనేది ఇంకో లైన్ పైన ఫోల్డ్ అయ్యేలాగా చేసి యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ అనే దాన్ని యూజ్ చేసి మనం ఏం చేసాం, దానికి లైన్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ అనేది దీంట్లో రాదు, జస్ట్ ఫర్ యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ చేసిన తర్వాత కట్ చేసేసి స్కాలన్ ట్రయాంగిల్ అనేది ఫామ్ చేయగలిగాం. దీనివల్ల మనకి ఏమర్థమైంది ఇవాళ మేడం చెప్పిన దాన్ని బట్టి? 1 లైన్, 2 లైన్, 3 లైన్ వచ్చే యాంగిల్స్ లైన్స్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీ ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని మనం బై ఫోల్డింగ్ లో చేసి 1 కట్, 2 కట్, 3 కట్స్ లైన్స్ ఆఫ్ సిమెట్రీస్ ని బట్టి మనం దాన్ని కట్ చేసే మెథడ్ లో మనకి ట్రయాంగిల్ గానీ, స్క్వేర్ గానీ, రెక్టాంగిల్ అనేది ఫామ్ అవుతుంది అనేది మేడం ఇవాళ మనకి చెప్పారు. ఇది దేనికి యూజ్ అవుతుంది మనకి? సిమెట్రీ అనే చాప్టర్ కి యూజ్ అవుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ యాంగిల్ బైసెక్టర్ అనేది ఇక్కడ మనకు తెలుసుకోగలుగుతుంది.
Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. So
Okay, ma'am, thank
yes,
you.
that is what we did for the session. There's some problem with the computer. I can't see many students, but does any student want to again summarize? What did we do today? Just in 2-3 lines. Rectangle cut, this cut, that cut, line of symmetry. Do 2-3 words. Can someone tell me? Maybe in the chat box, or maybe I can't see anyone because it's all hung here. I can just see myself, but I don't know, maybe YouTube there are many schools which I can see. Yeah, does anyone want to explain? You can raise your hand. I want to explain. Okay, RRKGBV. Okay, I can't find you. 1 second. I found you. Okay. Add to spotlight I have done. Okay. Vijaya ma'am, yes. Can some student explain?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
KGBV Kandukur RR.
Hi, hello. Hi, Kandukur. Can you
I want to explain, madam.
Okay, please do.
Madam,
Yeah, start.
we have
Huh.
that 4 cuts of a rectangle, madam.
Can you show it when you can you show Kandakur? What is your name? Can you tell me your
Sanjana,
name? Anjana, when you are explaining, can you bring the things which you did so that everyone also sees what they did? Very good. Okay. Yeah. And while showing, you can explain. Okay, Anjana. Explain, start. Sorry.
1 cut. 4 cuts first.
Okay. Anjana, can you explain this 4 cut, 3 cut, 2 cut? How did you do it?
madam, this is 4 cuts.
Okay, very good. 3 cut. Now, for doing 3 cut, how did you fold it? Okay. Okay, Anjana. Now to get from 4 cut to 3 cut, how did you fold it?
Thank you. Let's take 3 cuts down and अभी fold and keep it.
Ha.
जैसे इसे जैसे
What is that line called? What does that line do? Ah, very good. You folded it like this. है ना? Right, right. So that is 2 cuts. Super. And 1 cut, what did you do?
मళ్ళీ మధ్యలో
Super. Okay. Very good, Anjana. Now, Anjana, I have just one doubt. For this rectangle, we had a line of symmetry, no? So we folded along that. This fold, tuck, tuck, which you did, the first 2 fold. But triangle does not have line of symmetry. So what did you do?
angle bisector.
Angle bisector.
Okay. So you used angle bisector. I heard your teacher. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So you used angle bisector and you did that cut, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, Anjana. So, Anjana, will you help me? And 1 second. I'll maybe mute you. I'll unmute you in a minute. So, Anjana, we have given you a homework. If not given, we'll just give you a homework. And this homework has 4 pages and many cool problems. Okay. It has 4 pages and very good problems. So, try doing it. Will you try doing it, Anjana? Okay. You said yes. Perfect. And so, with this, we can end the session. Thank you very much. Okay, chalo, bye. I will.
Madam.
My
name is not Anjana, madam. Sanjana.
Oh, Sanjana. Oh, sorry. Sanjana. Yes, I am very sorry. I heard Anjana. Okay. Thank you, Sanjana.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, chalo, bye. We will stop the live.
Vaishnavi. Good evening.